Bibby will try again.
James, recognizing nobody's there, has an appointment with the basketball and finishes it emphatically.
Welcome to the Putback Show fans. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe because Charlie, like I said, we are bringing you bangers upon bangers, Charlie. If you miss any trade, you miss anything about basketball, you know we got you. We are going to bring you update on everything. And you see, when Damian Lillard wanted to go to the Miami Heat, they were optimistic and then they sent out some of their players. But then you see, once upon a time, owners and then GMs came together and then they brought together a roster to contend for 2 to 3 years. So after 3 years, 4 years, if the team doesn't win the championship, they're like, meh, let's just break the team. And you see, that's what happened to a team like the Phoenix Suns. The only player standing now in the 2020 bubble time and the 2021 season is Devin Booker. Everyone has been shipped out. Everyone. Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Payne, who is a free agent, who just went to the Milwaukee Bucks just today. They just ship everyone away. But then you see, whenever you lose this kind of players, you bring in new players to start a new project. So the Suns brought in Durant, they brought in Bobo, they brought in Bradley Beal, amazing talent. But you see, the Miami Heat were optimistic. They wanted Damian Lillard, and now he's in the backs. So now what happens to them? They traded out Max Strus and then Gabe Vincent. Honestly, for me, it didn't look like they actually lost any important player. Because look, Max Strus, he averages 11.5 points per game in the regular season, and then Gabe Vincent averages 9.4 points per game in the regular season. How are these important players? They lost players, but then they didn't lose prolific players. They didn't lose a Bam. They didn't lose a Tyler Hero. They lost a normal player who could have been a set man in another team or a rotational player in another team. But then the question is, would they win a championship? No. Would they be prolific? No. Would they make the playoffs? It's questionable. But then you see, it's now up to the Miami Heat to be like, okay, we've lost Dame, so now let's bring in another player. But then now the question is, who is in the market? Which all-star caliber player is in the market who will be enough to fill in that gap that they needed Dame Lillard to come and fill in? Look, now the East is stacked. Look at the Bucks. Look at Boston. They just added Drew Holiday. Charlie, Terminator. Everyone is looking like Transformers right now. But then, to the Miami Heat, just hope for a meh season and just a good season. If you don't make the playoffs, fine. But then you see, time is ticking on Bam. I hope Bam leaves. I want Bam to leave because he's wasting his talents there. But then you see, they have an amazing roster right now. It's not any prolific team that will win something in the long run, but then it's a team that can be enjoyed this season. So they have the likes of Kyle Lowry, they have Kevin Love, they have Josh Richardson, who is one of the best defenders in the league, arguably. And they have Caleb Martin. For me, he was the conference finals MVP, but then he was robbed. Charlie, it happens. And they have Nikola Jovic. He's one of the prospects who is so amazing to watch. If you watch the rookie competition they played, he was so fun to watch. And then they have Jamie Yaquis. He's also one of the amazing prospects that they have now. So, Miami Heat fans, Charlie, LeBron James has done a lot for you. So just keep enjoying your old trophies, and then don't hope for too much this season. You may win some matches. Maybe you can win maybe 40 out of the 80 something, or maybe 50 out of that 80 something. It's okay, and you make the playoffs. But at least you can find solace in the fact that in the NBA, within 2 years or a year, you can build another prolific team that can win in the next 5 years. So, Charlie, big ups to the Heat fans. I'm not with you. I'm a Boston fan. Sorry, Charlie. But the thing is, if you've not subscribed to the channel, Charlie, what do they wait for? Why you not subscribe to the channel? Will they give you bangers? Will they give you updates? Charlie, just press it. Have you pressed it? Press it, Charlie. So we'll catch you on the next video, Charlie.